Hello Super Squad, how is it going? This is the video that I have been anticipating for a couple months now. This is my Canada West vlog. We are going to Edmonton. So this is the day before the trip. As you can see, I already have a few things for my suitcase behind me. I'm looking forward to vlogging this video because you will be seeing a lot of very fun things like West Edmonton Mall, the Saville Curling Center. So without further ado, let's do this. Super Pikachu! Good morning, Super Squad. It is about just past 6 a.m. I've just woken up and I'm just about to pack up and ready to go. So yeah, let's do this.
Later.
Okay, Super Squad, I have some very interesting news. The Sky Train, which is one of the transports that I'm taking to the airport, has been temporarily closed due to a technical issue. So I don't know if I'm going to be on time or if I'm going to be late, but sorry for not filming so much because that's what's been happening, so I'll keep you guys updated.
Eventually.
Good news, I barely arrived on time. My whole team was waiting for me. I was the last one here. So one thing you should know about me is that I hate being late. Like, I hate being late. Alright, WS310, this is our flight to Edmonton, gate B13. Let's do this. Alright, let me introduce you to some of my teammates. Okay, this is part of our team. Are you guys ready for Canada West?
We're gonna win every game. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go team.
And we have boarded. The view outside the plane is very, very shit, unfortunately. But we'll make do, I guess.
So the flight went pretty well. At first we had some very rainy weather, but eventually we got over to the skies. I got some snacks, got some pretzels and some Sprite, and then we soared over the Rocky Mountains, which was really cool, and then eventually we landed in sunny Edmonton.
Alright, and we have arrived at Edmonton. Honestly, the airport's quite nice. It's quite a welcoming sign. Let's go get our rental cars and baggage and be on our way. And folks, we are in Edmonton. Wow, very, very sunny and actually not that cold. Very cool.
Later.
This is our car. Very nice Toyota. Alright, we are in the rental car and I am joined with the skip of our team. What's up? Our ringleader of the team. Yeah, he is going to lead us to a lot of victories. So stay tuned for that.
You gotta make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment.
Yes, comment. You do indeed. Yes, subscribe to Super Pikachu.
Check out this view. There's a huge flat land of pretty much nothing but trees. No mountains compared to BC, which is very, very different, just like Calgary last year. But still, not bad. At least it's sunny and there's color. So good news, we are actually able to check in like 3 hours early, so we get to drop off our suitcases in our rooms. Alright, Super Squad, we have officially reached the hotel room. Let me give you guys a quick tour. Really quickly, the bathroom is in here. We have a stand-up shower. Very cool. Actually quite a bit of room on this one. We also have 2 beds. I have claimed this one. You can see Pooh over there. He is my travel companion. And then we have a TV as well. Relatively good view of the front side of the Holiday Inn. Very cool. Anyways, we're just about to go and grab lunch, so let's go. Lunchtime. This is Osmos Shawarma. Thanks, Ross. Oh, very fun place. I haven't had a shawarma in a while, or I don't know if I've ever had one. Look at this sunny view. You don't get much of this in Vancouver because most of it is just rain and pain. Anyways, that's our hotel over there. We just drove like 2 minutes with the trunk open all the way to here, where I had a chicken shawarma with tomatoes, cucumbers, pickles, tzatziki sauce, and the works, I guess. All right, and this is Saville Curling Center. 10 sheets, way more than I've ever seen. Probably, actually no, I think I've seen 12 sheets before, but it's a pretty nice place. Can't wait to get out there and curl.
1 hour later.
Dinner time, the Varsity. Fun place, let's go eat.
Bruh.
And this is my dinner. Cranberry apple burger with chicken and cheese and lettuce, I think. Yeah, I'll give it a rating after I leave the restaurant.
Hey all, I promised you guys a review on the food that I had. The fries were very, very meh, so that gets like a 4 out of 10. But the burger, the cranberry apple, was very, very good. It was actually quite unique from what I typically have in a burger, so I gotta give that like an 8 out of 10. So all in all, the varsity gets a 6 out of 10. I think I will call it a day here, and I will see you guys on day 2, which is Thursday. So look forward to it. Let's go.
Morning, Super Squad. It is officially Thursday, aka day 2 of our trip in Edmonton. We are about to go down for breakfast and to the curling club for game 1. So I'm going to skim over some of the details, but let's go.
All right, arrival at Saville. A lot of players here already. Anyways, let's go interview the team. Game 1, how do you feel?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? On a scale of 1 to 10, how ready do you think you are?
10.
10? Done all your warm-ups?
No.
No? Okay, well we're definitely ready. Alex, come here.
Yeah.
How do you feel on a scale of 1 to 10? Are you ready to play the game?
9.9.
9.9. Very confident from both of our teammates here. Jasper, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel?
I think like 6, 7. No, like 6, 7. No, 6, 7. Like 8 or 9. 8 or 9.
All right, wish us luck on game 1.
3 hours later.
Okay, post game 1, really close game. We were up against one of the top 3 teams, and it was very close. Now it's time for some lunch. I'm probably going to do some very limited filming because it is someone else's house, so yeah.
After a wonderfully prepared lunch by our groupmates' family and a little fun in car trouble, we headed back to the hotel for a short break.
I'd like to... Hey all, it is around 3 p.m. right now on Thursday. We have a few hours of rest time before our game at 7, so my roommate is having a nap and I'm just editing videos. Game 2 against Lethbridge. Let's do this. Wish us luck.
Later.
Alright, game 2. Big success. Finished the game early. We are now heading back to the hotel for some sleepy time. So I'll see you guys on day 3. Hey Super Squad, I'm going to keep today short. This is post day 3 Super Pikachu. Anyways, we arrived for game 3 in the morning and we unfortunately lost that one. Then a little lunch upstairs featuring some very nice fettuccine alfredo. Then game 4 happened and, well, we lost. But our opponents were considered one of the top 3 teams, yet it was a pretty close battle. So... we'll take it. After a short rest, which consisted of a nice chicken sandwich at Nando's, we went back for game 5, and, well, you want to guess what happened? Yeah, we lost. But it was a very close game, but in the end, we were just unable to hang on. Anyways, I'm now in my room currently brooding over the 3 losses, but we have 3 more games tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. So yeah, let day 4 commence. Good morning, Super Squad. It is officially day 4, aka Saturday. We have 3 games once again, just like yesterday. Unfortunately, for the first 2 games, we are down a player, but we will try our best and we will see what we can do. So let's go.
3 hours later.
Alright, just got back from the morning game of day 4. We demolished our opponents. That was fun. Anyways, it's time for lunch. Let's go to Ricky's.
Stop poaching Michelle's food.
Yeah, stop poaching Michelle's food.
No, I didn't.
She could probably.
No,
They play too.
And folks, we have just wrapped up our final game. I am all alone inside the Saville Arena. We won all 3 games today, but we were so close to qualifying for the playoffs. So very unfortunate, but we still beat the #1 team, making them not undefeated anymore. So let's go back to the hotel and plan for tomorrow. Hey Super Squad, it is pretty late and my teammates are all still partying and having fun, but I am going to end the day here. Sorry for my voice, I kind of lost it while screaming at my team, but yeah, last day, let's go.
Good morning, Super Squad. Unfortunately, my voice is really dead, so I can't really talk that loudly. All of my teammates had stayed up until apparently 5 a.m. I am fortunate enough to have left at around 1 or 2 a.m., so I got 8 hours of sleep and am now awaiting my breakfast. Everybody else is probably sleeping in their rooms, but we are going to West Edmonton Mall today, so today is going to be a lot of fun. So, without further ado, let's go.
We have arrived at West Edmonton Mall. They have a car dealership in there. They also got a lot of other stuff, so let's go in and find out what there is to explore.
Later.
Yeah, it's safe to say this place is really huge. They got a whole car dealership down here. They got a yellow cab, they got tons of Toyotas. They got other cool merch as well. But of course, the boys are interested in games, so we are at River City Games, and they're checking out some pool tables and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm with some of the boys right now. What are your first impressions of West Edmonton Mall?
Wow, amazing.
Very nice. Alec, what do you think?
It's just a mall.
It's just the mall?
It's not really that much to it. Well, I mean, we haven't seen everything yet, so.
Yeah, there is still a lot to explore. Jasper, what are your first impressions of the mall?
It's a pretty big mall. There's a lot of unique stores.
Big mall, unique stores. Yeah, I agree. Can't wait to explore and see what more there is to see. So guys, check this out. They have a f***ing hockey rink inside a mall. That is nuts. And they just scored too. Perfect timing. All right, just done mini golf. Here are the results. Now let's head for some dinner. And guys, just look at this view. Look how big this mall is. This isn't even a quarter of it. It's got an entire river. There's flamingos, like the pedal boats. There's an actual movie theater inside here as well. That's insane.
Later.
This is slowly feeling like a deja vu. Me and my friend are officially late to dinner, much like how I was late to meeting up at the airport, but now we are quite a bit late, so we are kind of hightailing it there. So I'll see you guys at the restaurant. And our last stop of the trip is Peter's Drive-In for their famous milkshakes. Cheers. That's very sweet and strong, but the flavor is good. 7.6 out of 10? Sure. Arrival at the airport. Thank you, rental car. You have been very good to us. Farewell, Edmonton, until we meet again. For now, let's go boarding. There's our flight, WestJet 337, gate 54, 9:55. Let's go.
3 hours later.
Touchdown YVR. Stick around to the end of the video because I will be doing a big review on our whole trip. Yay.
It's good to be back in Vancouver. At least it's not dry.
We are finally back. After about 4 days of traveling in Edmonton, Alberta, we have finally returned to my sanctuary, that is UBC. I have a lot to talk about, so let's get started.
Meme review.
Alright, so it's been a couple of days since the trip. I kind of had to catch up on my assignments and refresh my brain a little bit before I did this, and also kind of get my voice to fully, mainly, not fully, but kind of at 100%. It's not really quite there yet, but I have been resting my voice for a bit, so it should be fine for this recap. Anyways, let's start with the fun parts of the adventure, which technically was our main focus, curling. We started off pretty average, losing to the title contender University of Alberta, or U of A, but very swiftly beating Lethbridge. The second day, unfortunately, we almost eradicated our chances of making it to the playoffs, losing to Victoria, Regina, which was another title contender, and UBC Okanagan. However, on the final day, we did win all our matches, which consisted of Thompson Rivers, Brandon, yes, that is also my name, so I guess you can say I 1v4'd them, and the only undefeated team in the competition, which was Calgary, which I'm still really happy about. Unfortunately, we were in a tiebreaker, and we did lose the head-to-head, which was against Victoria, so they moved on and we got left behind. That being said, ending 5th out of the 10 teams across 4 provinces is really nothing short of spectacular. Our whole team played very well for most of the games, and I was very pleased with how I played with some of these games. You guys can see some of my highlights on Instagram, but most importantly, I did think we all learned a lot from this trip, both on and off the ice. Next up, we have some new discoveries, so we'll start with all the new people that I met and even encountered. Of course, there were dozens of curlers from different universities, all about the same age as me. Some were quite a bit older, maybe some a little younger as well. There are also some curling legends that we ran into, which actually I want to emphasize. The 2010 Olympic curling gold medalist, which was Kevin Martin. He actually ran a pro shop there, which is kind of like a curling shop for amenities relating to curling. As much as I wanted to have a picture to show you guys, I didn't really find the time to do so. There were also a lot of current professional curlers that were practicing right next to us as we were playing this tournament. It was honestly a great experience to see like seasoned professionals, like world level professionals playing right next to us. And honestly, all I can say is it was an amazing experience. And fun fact, I actually met a fan of my channel there at Edmonton, and they graciously gave me this. Thank you so much for this. I have no idea what to do with it, but it was really great meeting with you, and I hope I'm able to run into more fans like you in the future. And here's another thing. I also went to my first bar with some of my teammates. Now, I will say and emphasize, I do not associate with alcohol, nor do I endorse it. In fact, I am strictly non-alcoholic. I am a firm believer that alcohol does not provide health benefits, but if you were to ever go out for a couple of drinks, please, please, please drink responsibly. Make sure you have a designated driver on your way home, and just be safe. Use your common sense, even though you might not have much when you're drunk. I wouldn't know. I've never drank before. Anyways, I sat right in front of the bartender to see him do some very neat tricks to drinks that my teammates ordered, but it was a really nice experience, and I think being the sober one out of everyone does have its benefits. Seeing everyone being drunk, having a lot of fun, and then me just kind of, you know, observing their fun. And honestly, I could join the vibe. I might get a pass for being drunk without being drunk. This trip also gave me my first experience at glow-in-the-dark mini golf and a gun range, which was all at the biggest mall in the world, West Edmonton Mall. Now, I will not be sharing any photos of the range due to content guidelines from YouTube, which is fair enough, but while I didn't shoot any guns at the gun range, by the way, it was very expensive. It was like $130 for like 2 guns or something, but I did watch my teammates shoot a few rounds, which was quite nice. On the bright side, I did beat my group in mini golf, so that was awesome. Anyways, that will be all for this video. There are some things that I will not be sharing on camera that will dive into a deeper and more mature topic. Good luck finding it. Having said that, the one thing that I will take away from this trip is, no matter how down and stressed you are during a trip, remember, it is a trip. So try to enjoy yourself a little so you can look back at it and smile for those moments. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate you all. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, as my teammates have said during the video. I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.